Good evening and welcome to Angel Hour. I'm Jacqueline Mary Piper and I'm a healer, a spiritual teacher and a channel for the angels and a psychic medium. Tonight I'm going to be channeling a meditation as promised to help you to release blockages, things which hold you back. So I'm talking about fears, I'm talking about phobias, I'm talking about karmic issues, I'm talking about abuse issues. Any of the denser, heavier blocked energies are traumas, anything like this. So I'm going to lead a meditation and I'm going to be working with Archangel Uriel. And Archangel Uriel, of course, is the Archangel of Peace. And Uriel is also in charge of the solar plexus chakra. That's the one between your ribs, for those people who are not familiar with the chakras. And that chakra is the home of your feelings about yourself in terms of self-empowerment and holding your energy. Also, if your solar plexus is strong, you tend to be less affected by other people's energy. So that's really important for light workers, really important for anybody who's sensitive, empathic, or really picks up on other people's energies and their moods. So Archangel Uriel volunteered when I asked who would like to come in and work with me on tonight's meditation. And also I had two of the Lords of Karma come into my energy field when I asked, and they are Kuan Yin, who I know lots of people will be familiar with as one of the goddesses of love, very revered in the Middle East and the Far East, and she holds the love energy. Love, of course, is one of the highest vibrations and dissolves pain, it dissolves fear, it dissolves hatred, and can help you to forgive and help you to let go of challenging people, challenging or brittle energies, and things which perhaps you have never yet been able to resolve. And this could be from childhood, teenage years, anywhere. It can go back to past lives because, as we know, past lives have a strong effect on the current lifetime. And as well as Kuan Yin, I also had Pallas Athena, who is a wonderful, powerful goddess energy. And she also is one of the Lords of Karma for this planet in particular. There is a whole congregation of higher beings who, once you start to work with them by invoking their energy, calling them into your energy field, can more rapidly help you to process your journey and your ascension pathway. They can help you to become more enlightened more quickly and speed up the whole process. And as I'm sure lots of people can relate to, feeling bogged down with things, problems which keep repeating themselves, or situations and relationship scenarios that keep on repeating themselves, this is a brilliant meditation to do to help you to release what's holding you back. So I also picked a card for everybody tonight from Doreen Virtue's Archangel deck, Archangel Oracles, and this is the card that came up. Archangel Uriel. I'll read this one out for everybody who can't quite see that. Archangel Uriel, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Now, the impression that I had when I read the card before I opened Angel Hour is that Uriel especially wanted people to be aware during the meditation of any impressions, however subtle they might be, because the subtle voice in your head is the voice of guidance generally. It's not very often that we get a really loud warning voice in our head or a loud piece of guidance. It does happen occasionally, as in emergency situations, but usually the voice of the angels and the guidance comes in very subtly. It's like a stream of subtle thought, and sometimes we can be not sure whether that's our imagination or whether it is actually the angels. So the point of the card is pay attention to the subtle thoughts and any reoccurring impressions or thoughts that keep coming into your mind, because that will be guidance coming in for you. And for crystals tonight, I'm using some hematite. I found a piece here which has got beautiful sparkly lights in that. I don't know whether you can see this, but it's very glittery in daylight and in person. Now, I've chosen hematite for its grounding properties, and it's a very protective stone or crystal, and it works with your root chakra, your base chakra. And what it will do if you wear it or hold it is it will strengthen your root chakra, it will strengthen your grounding, and by being grounded, you're actually much more protected than you are if you're just floating around, just absorbing the higher energies. And hematite actually absorbs lower frequencies. So it's very much like a cushioning effect and a very calming crystal. It does absorb stress very well. So it's a lovely one to work with. And I bought this one at the Mineral Warehouse Wholesalers in Findon in Worthing in the UK. So if you also have maybe some amethyst or some fluorite, any crystal, or actually a rose quartz, I've just been reminded as we're working with Kuan Yin and the love energy. These are good crystals to hold while we do the meditation. After the meditation, I will be going on to doing the clairvoyant readings for the people that I'm drawn to. If you want to share this video so that other people can benefit from the healing meditation, please feel free to do so in spiritual groups. The energy that I channel is very healing. The higher beings use me as a healing channel. So the energies are in the video, live and on playback. So I shall move on then to the meditation part. Okay, so if you like to just close your eyes and hold your crystals if you're working with crystals. And importantly, set your intention to connect to these higher energies. This is a form of preparation. So in your mind, just say that you are open and willing to connect to the higher frequencies, the angels and the higher beings, the lords of karma, along with your own guides and your angels, your own spirit helpers. And now imagine that you are sitting outside on top of a beautiful hillside. You're outside in nature, so there are no restrictions around you to your energy field. As you allow this impression to come into your mind, your spirit, your soul is responding. And imagine that you are comfortably seated on the grass, on the earth beneath you. You might want to lie down and stretch out. Imagine that the warmth of the sun is relaxing every muscle, every bone of your body. Every cell is receiving just the right amount of warmth and light from the sun. And ask now that your guardian angel comes in behind you and wraps you in his or her energy to strengthen your aura and hold you safely protected and undisturbed. The higher beings always protect your energy field. And now ask that your guides be present as well. At this point, you might feel a shift into more peace, more calm, more balance. And as you feel your energy field adjusting and being prepared to go on a deep inner journey, you allow yourself to go with the flow and just be helped. And now I'm invoking Archangel Michael to bring his beautiful deep blue cloak of protective energy and light down through everybody's aura. You might feel it filling your aura. You might see it or sense it. The energy, the deep blue, flowing gently, undisturbed through your energy field, blanketing you in this beautiful iridescent blue. And Archangel Michael now stands back, but still stands with you, so that he is watching over you, and he is very joyfully, very happily doing so. I can see him smiling. And now imagine that your guardian angel is taking your hands, and as they do so, they are pulsating healing light, white, rainbow colors, and golden light through your fingers, through your palms, and up through your arms. And as it reaches your heart chakra, feel how your heart expands and responds, so that just the energy that you need is being given to you now. It fills you, filling everywhere that you need balancing, that you need harmonizing, and you need to be brought to peace in. So each of your centers, each of your energy bodies on all of the different layers is receiving a wonderful angelic boost now. And you might be able to see a lovely green energy that's coming in now. And this is a healing, soothing, and restorative green. As it washes through you, it's flowing out and into the earth as well, so that the earth surrounding you is receiving this beautiful healing light from the angels. And as it continues to flow, you become aware that you are being taken up through this green ray. You might feel as if your essence, your spirit, is loosening, like it does when you go to sleep, loosening from your physical side, which is being restored and rested. You are traveling up now. Your essence is shifting up a gear. With your angel, you're lifting your vibration. And as you do so, you are now more sensitive and more able to hear and sense and feel the spirit world around you. And your angel is taking you through a healing tunnel of light. It might be greens or oranges, purples, whichever you need the most, is traveling through you, washing away any debris. And now you come out the other side of the healing tunnel, and you are standing in a room full of pure white light. Drink it in. This pure white light flows easily and naturally through your aura. Feel the top of your head relaxing and opening. This is your crown chakra expanding in order to receive more light. And as this happens, it's washing through your mind, through your third eye, down through your throat, and each chakra it touches is expanding. So you might be aware of the secondary chakras, like the higher heart, thymus chakra, just above your heart, and your heart chakra, relaxing and opening. And the energy travels through the solar plexus, sacral base, and down through your legs, and down through those chakras below your feet, the Earth Star, your Gaia chakra, and you don't even need to know the name. Just be aware that the angels are helping you and filling each part of you with this wonderful, pure white light. And as the white light travels through you, your angel is again holding your hand and looking deeply into your eyes. And now a feeling which you have had that has made you uncomfortable in your earthly life. Something challenging or something that even makes you cross and triggers an angry reaction or a fear reaction is being brought to mind for healing. And I'd like you to choose one thing at this time. And now I am asking Pallas Athena, the goddess of karmic release, to come into this room full of light where you are. And as that happens, be aware of a very strong presence. A presence that's full of light, authority, and strength. Pallas Athena sometimes holds a torch of light and wears a crown of light. You might see her or sense her dressed as a Greek goddess or in Roman clothing. And now I also ask Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin has a different frequency and a different energy. Kuan Yin comes in, she is a huge energy, a universal energy of pure love. So you might feel a softening in the room or in your energy field as this wonderful pink energy comes in. And I would like you to ask in your mind whichever goddess you would prefer to connect to step closer into your energy field and their consciousness to blend with yours. Ask them to imbue you with some of their frequency, some of their light. Ask them to heal you and strengthen you, and also to dissolve any karma. And you can do this under the law of grace. Ask now for karmic dispensation, karmic release under the law of grace. And be aware now of a stream of very powerful white and pink light moving into your body. This is going towards the area where you hold that blockage, and feel it touching your pain now. As you open up to receive the light, you may have an emotional release, or you may just feel that light coming into you at a deep level and dissolving whatever is trapped. And as it flows, it's dissolving layer after layer of things which have burdened you, perhaps for lifetimes, challenges, and areas which you may have neglected up until now because you haven't been able to find a way to clear them. This way, can help you to release what's stuck and move forward more freely, unburdened. And do remember, if you wish, you can ask them to help other people now in your life, people that you know. Ask for this help to be streamed to people that you would also like to help. You can also ask for current world situations, governmental beings, anywhere on the earth that you are inspired to ask karmic release for, anywhere that you feel there are deposits of heavy energy that are stagnant, do ask for groups of people or organizations. You will know as it comes to your mind in an inspired way from your angels. And just watch that wonderful pure white light flowing out to the places you have mentioned. Remember, no limits. You can ask for as much as you wish. Just let it flow through you. And continue this for a few more moments. Okay. And now one of those goddesses of karma is personally touching you on your higher heart chakra, that's above your main heart chakra, where your sternum is and below your throat. And as she does so, she's actually taking out something else from you that's been blocked. You might feel her fingers removing it, the rays of light entering your aura, dissolving and pulling away any darker, heavy energy. And just breathe in the light, which now fills the place where this was removed from, so that you are upping your light quotient, raising your light levels. Good, okay. So they're saying that you're welcome to come back at any time, again should you wish to, and they are proud and pleased to serve, for they serve those that are higher than them, they serve the source light, and when they work, the light is upgraded through them. They want to help, and they receive a boost while they do it. And now be aware that your aura is being sealed with a beautiful pink light. And this is Kuan Yin wrapping you up in universal love. And this is like a beautiful blanket of the softest healing love being placed all through you, all through your mind, your heart, your body. And as she finishes doing this, you find yourself once more lying outdoors on the top of that hill in the sunshine, feeling more enlightened than you were, more relaxed than you were, and just say a thank you to the higher beings that have joined you this evening. Okay, and when you're ready, just open your eyes and come back into the room. Hi, so hello Lisa Walker, lovely to see you there, and thank you for joining us tonight and bringing your lovely energy and your light to the pool of light we're creating here tonight. Who else? Hello, Vinny, Alpha. Hello, Katrina. Hello, Lynn Woodring, Roman. Okay, so, right. I'm just looking for an indication from my guides where I need to go to tune in, and I feel I want to go to Lynn. Lynn, I know you've shot up the screen, but you're Lynn, can't remember all of your name, Woodring. Anyway, I know that I don't know you because I haven't met you, but I'm familiar with your name, and I'm going to choose to start with one of these crystal angel cards from Doreen Virtue's Crystal Angel deck for you, and let's see what we can get for Lynn. First thing, actually, before I even look at the card that I've drawn for you, is citrine is a good crystal for you now, known as the happiness stone, of course, and the sunshine stone. Very good for lifting your spirits, also very good for happiness, for self-confidence, and great for solar plexus. And the card that I chose for Lynn is Rose Quartz. Okay, so let me have a look. Right, so as I look at the image on the card, I feel that this is you. I feel very tuned in spiritually. I feel very able to draw in the light, work with the light, know what you're doing, and know a lot about doing things as a light worker. However, I feel the human side of you is getting a little bit left behind. The human side of love, I feel the spiritual love is continually there and you're continually connected to that. But I feel the human side of you could do with more nourishment, more being cherished, more closeness and more love. I really do. I don't feel that there's enough. I do feel that there's more being given out from you than you're receiving. It's not in balance. Right, so have I lost my link? Oh, not quite sure what's happened here. Oh, not quite sure what happened there. I had a thing flash up saying it was from Facebook and blocked my whole screen and told me I could invite everybody to my page or something with just one click. Well, I never do that, and I hate that when people do that to me, automatically click and invite me into things, and suddenly I find it looks like I've liked things which actually I don't like. And I know everybody that knows me sees that and thinks I like it, and I don't, so I don't agree with that. But going back to Lynn, focus more on that warmth and that connection with other people. That can be very restorative for you. And I think that's what you need to work on most at the moment. I feel that the spiritual side of you can get depleted because the earthly side, the needs of the earthly you, perhaps are not being taken care of adequately. And in order to be truly happy, you do need to be fulfilled on all levels. And I don't think that is the case right now. So do pay some attention to nurturing your relationships and actually perhaps even opening the door for some new relationships to come in, I'm feeling, and new people to get acquainted to you. Yeah, I do have this feeling that you're kind of biding your time on that at the moment, but I also feel that that's what you have been doing. I do feel a new start is there for you in the relationship side of things. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you and you can make sense of what I have picked up for you tonight. Thank you for joining me. And I'm going to move on now to see where else I'm drawn to. Hello, Brenda Linley, my angel in Kent, my lovely friend who's an aura reader, medium, and a wonderful healer. And I hope that she'll be coming on Angel Hour at some point in the future as a special guest. Okay, so right, okay, so somebody here that I don't know, I've never seen on here before, and your name is Sayed Bahab. I can't pronounce it well, I'm sorry about that, but you're from South Africa and you would like a reading. Right, so I'm going to go towards you, Sayed, with one of my Doreen Virtue angel cards. Do you feel people have put you in a corner recently, or is that something which has been going on in your life? I just feel that doors have been shut around you. Let's see. Right, the card that I have got for you, Sayed, is Clairaudience, and Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside of your mind. So, what I want to say to you is I do feel sometimes you've ignored your inner instinct. This is what this is saying to me, and come a cropper. And you can probably remember lots of times that that's happened to you, and I do feel that you let people talk you round and go against your instincts, and then it hasn't gone so well for you, and perhaps things have happened which have been quite damaging. To avoid that happening, please listen to your inner intuition, into your gut feeling. Truth of the matter is, if it feels wrong, that's a warning signal something is wrong. Don't just look at the surface of somebody. And I just feel that you give people the benefit of the doubt too often, and then they kind of come back into your life, and the same thing happens all over again. And I want to say that the guidance I'm feeling is to tell you that your intuition, your gut feeling the first time round is the one to listen to with you. And then you're going to be able to find a way through obstacles much more easily. And I also have a feeling of pressure being put on you and around you. And this is from other people. And I do feel that you don't know what to do to stop them behaving like that. And perhaps you automatically shut down rather than knowing what to say or what to do to stop them doing that. I do feel also that you let people lead you on a bit sometimes, going down a path that's not to your advantage. In fact, it's to your disadvantage. And please, 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 just start disallowing and stopping that from happening. It's not healthy for you. And unless you change that, you're going to continue saying that. Don't worry so much about offending anybody by saying no or you don't want to, because that's fair enough. If you don't want to, then you shouldn't feel guilty, or you shouldn't feel that you need to do that to meet other people's expectations. It's perfectly all right not to want to do something, and you need to speak up and say that, I think, a little bit more sometimes. So that's the advice that I have for you, and I hope this resonates with you. Is there a journey ahead for you coming up soon as well? That's something else that's just come into my mind, okay? So look out for that if you haven't yet arranged something. I think there's something around the corner. Okay, so I hope that's made sense. Hi Nithasha, Ramnath, Gopal, thank you for the feedback on the meditation. You say you found it very powerful. I'm really glad to hear that. It felt powerful to me as well. Okay. Marvin Oliveira, I feel I want to come to you, and I feel I want to come to you with a crystal card. Let's see now. Give them a little shuffle. Oops, don't drop them, Jacqueline. Okay, so this is for a Marvin crystal card. I like your energy, it feels very light. Okay, so Moldavite is the one that I've chosen for you, and I'll read the card. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different to other people, and I do feel that spot on theme with you. I do feel that you have felt out of sorts and continue to feel out of sorts around most people, and I want to say to you that I feel the reason for that is because your energy is very light, and when there's a lot of people encroaching on your energy field and in your space, it does become increasingly uncomfortable, and you don't always want to hear what people have got to say when they're moaning, being very negative. It's like it's an onslaught into your energy field, and your energy field is very sensitive, which is your gift, absolutely your gift. And the sensitivity is all there for a reason. You really are born to be a light worker and born to do your own thing. This unconventionality feeling comes back into me again as I'm talking about you, because I do feel it will be with a unique and fresh approach. Perhaps you've thought about designing something or doing something that's quite different to what most other people in this field are doing, but there's a wonderful creative surge of energy through you. Now, just move away from people who are not making you feel uncomfortable. Choose carefully where you are as much as possible, socially, in daily life, to keep your energy from being adulterated. I know that it's sometimes difficult to hold your light in darker, dingy areas, and I do feel that that's troubled you. You found it depleting and upsetting. Work on getting grounded more. The reason I say that is because the earth energy is very supportive. It's a beautiful light, the energy of nature, very healing. If you can draw that up into your energy field through your base, your root chakra, you are going to strengthen those lower chakras, because at the moment your energy is flowing the light through your upper chakras more easily than the lower chakras, right? So the base, the sacral, the solar plexus, and up into the heart, draw the earth energy in, and if it feels right to you, up and over your head and over your aura. And this is going to make you more resilient, so that you can hold your light without it being depleted, and hold it for longer periods of time when circumstances are uncomfortable, right? So that is my advice. And don't worry, you are how you are for an important reason, and you do bring a lot of light with you, and I'm sure people love having you around them because it will be lifting them. But do protect yourself, your energy, right? And make sure that the boundary is reaffirmed, that it's firm. Maybe get some of this hematite that I've got, or something like that, to have on you. Keep your energy in your own space is the thing which I think is helpful for me to say to you. And gradually, as you build up the strength in your lower chakras, it improves the ability to hold the light that you're drawing in from the universe and from your upper chakras. And I do feel the star beings and the ascension energies are very much the quality of light that is for you, that's around you. And you've definitely come to bring some of your light into the ascension process of the planet and help the majority, to wake up and shift the energy. So there's lots for you to do in the future, but do nurture yourself. It's no good us being broken light workers, damaged light workers. We must look after us. Otherwise we can't do anything else, all right? And also rose quartz, just coming into my mind for you as well, to have on you, bracelet or something like that, So I hope that's made sense to you, and thank you for joining us. And I'm going to move on now. Virginia, hello. Yes, I'm glad you like the meditation. Do I have a message for you? I will endeavour to link with you and get a message for you. Right, I'm choosing a card from the Drawing Virtue deck, which I've chosen upside down. Life review. Right, okay. Archangel Jeremiah, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Archangel Jeremiah is the angel who can help you to do that and to face challenges which are ongoing. Okay, so Virginia, I'm searching now for your vibration. And I'm being told for you to let it go, let something go. This is on an emotional level right now, something which either has made you sad or distressed or tense or fraught. Let it go. You needn't worry about it, just to let it go. And also not to worry about other people's karma, whatever they may be doing or not doing for themselves. It's up to them. all right? Don't worry about other people, focus on you. And I do feel that's quite important right now, okay? Yes, so I re-emphasize this letting go emotionally and not holding on to challenges, so they're not reverberating around in your energy field. Do some meditation and release. Just let it go. I hope that's made sense to you and resonated with you tonight, Virginia. And green crystals at the moment, like green calcites, anything green. It's that green energy that's required at the moment. And of course, Archangel Raphael is now appearing in my mind's eye for you, Virginia. So thank you for joining us tonight, and I'm going to move on. Okay. Oh, Katie, thank you for that lovely feedback. Katie Carter Rickert, that was so beautiful. Thank you so much. Well, it's a pleasure, Katie. And where have you gone? There you are. Let's choose a card for Katie. Why do I get tears around you, Katie? Tears. Well, that's a release. Let's see what the card is. Clairsentience, Archangel Raguel. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Now I'm looking for your energy field, and I do feel that what you want more than anything is peace. To be at one with yourself and the world, and you can't understand why other people don't want the same. Why people prefer to argue, to be angry, to hold on to their grudges, because I feel that's not you, and it just is a nonsense to you. It just doesn't make sense. And I think at times not accepting that other people are taking longer to work through their issues can make you feel agitated. Let go, really let go of worrying or judging other people, not in a bad way, but in your mind thinking, well, why can't they just be nice? Why can't they just be calm? Disengage. That is their stuff. All you need to do really is focus on you, your journey, where you're going, because you will never be able to help everybody. And the people that you can help will actually be placed on your path, right? They will come into your life, and that will be when there is a good energy match, flow backwards and forwards. I think you need to disengage from the general populace or your concern or inability to understand why they just don't get it. Well, they're just not ready yet, and I dare say that we have all been here many times before, and probably a lot of light workers like yourself are more advanced souls that have had a lot of the lessons, gone through a lot of the learning curves. We've had the opportunity to, but at the same time, there are lots of younger souls that haven't had the breadth and the width of experience to get there yet. So we mustn't place our expectations on them too much. We just set an example and be how we can be and hold the light, basically, because holding the light wakes other people up, and that is part of your divine mission here. All right, it's holding the peace, holding the light, and a calmness that just radiates out, and that in itself helps to remind people actually what peace is all about. And it does switch them back into remembering calmness, and it wakes people up. So that's without even having to say anything. If your energy is holding that point of peace, it's incredibly powerful. And that is a mission in itself. So do carry on with that, holding the peace and the light in the way that you do, and don't shoulder too much of other people's stuff. Let it go. Okay, so I hope that's resonated with you and made some sense for you. And I need to move on again. Hi, Isla, who likes cards, and she has a set as well. I'm just looking or feeling, as I'm a very clairsentient, or I'm an empath, if you like, feeling where I need to go. And I feel I need to go to a lady here. I don't know you, I don't think. Yvonne Dawson. And Yvonne, I need to come to you with a crystal card. So here's the deck. Where are you? Yvonne Dawson. Okay. And I think, Yvonne, I feel that you're very ready for change and ready to move ahead. You're very ready to shift. You're wanting to accelerate now, I think, in your life. And the card, the crystal card here, is watermelon tourmaline. Stress reduction, this is good for. Helps you to distress your mind, body, and schedule. Watermelon itself, of course, is also good for detoxing, distressing cells of the body. Where are you? Yeah, as I connect back into your energy, Yvonne, I feel this. You're game for it. You're up for it. You're ready to get going and get started. Perhaps things have been dormant for a while, and now that's changing, and you're ready to move ahead and also to do things that you've always wanted to do, I feel. And that's not going to be too much trouble for you to achieve. And my feeling is, once you absolutely set your mind to it, you do follow through. You are going to follow through there. Okay, and there's a lot you'd like to do, and I do think that some travelling comes into what you would like to do as well, because I got the world traveller set in my head, and so that could be an aspiration of yours. Okay, so it's all guns blazing, isn't it? It's we're moving ahead. It's your time. It's ready to go. Acknowledge mistakes you've made in the past, and you won't be making those again. Make your mind up, and you're moving ahead. You're moving forward, and I do see an aeroplane in the clouds clairvoyantly. So I again want to say that there is a degree of travel coming into your life for you. And there's a nice feeling of freedom that goes with that. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, Yvonne. I'm just thinking in my mind if there's anything else I am picking up for you. Are you a healer? That comes to mind with your vibration. And are you somebody that manages people? I feel that capacity to manage people is quite strong in your energy field, and that you're a good team player. Moving ahead, it's shifting ahead for you. That's really good feeling. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you very much. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Kay. It's Virginia, who says she can see me and hear me. That's good. And Tara, Amber, that's just reminded me for anybody who's in Gothenburg or Sweden area and would like to come to my Angels, Dragons and Unicorns workshop on August the 4th. That's coming up shortly, and I am offering one-to-one full readings the next day. That's August the 5th in person in Gothenburg, Sweden. And after that, in October, I shall be in New York the 13th and the 14th of October, teaching my Ascension School. These are 2-day certificated training courses on lots of information on angels, unicorns, ascension, crystals, and the goddess energies. So that's in New York. Do message me if you would like further information. And I'm going to say goodbye to everybody, and I hope you've enjoyed the energy flow, and keep working with your angels and your guides. I won't be here next Monday because I'm travelling to Sweden, but I shall be back, I think, the week after. So I look forward to tuning in then. Thank you for joining me, and angel blessings to everybody. Bye bye for now.